Alright, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Andrew Arcade. I'm a VTuber here on YouTube, and I'm also a Palia partner. So I've actually have early access right now to this game, and basically the embargo has just lifted for us to share videos. Also today starts the first day of the closed beta as well, which I will be streaming on my channel over at Twitch TV/Andrew Arcade to any of you that are interested. But I figured we could go ahead and check out some of the character creator options here in Palia. Now I'll just go over here and randomize this selection just a little bit. That way you can kind of see an example of some of the different type A options that you can get. And then we'll do the same thing with type B over here. After this, I'll go make a type A character just to kind of go through the character creation process. And then I'll do the same thing again with B, because I plan to use B for my own personal character. But yeah, you basically pick from the predetermined faces here. So there's no way to pick like a specific eye and nose and mouth separately. It's basically just like one unified face that you go for. After that, of course, you can pick your skin tone. And right now, I think that there is a pretty decent selection of skin tones to pick from, but I feel like the range could definitely be expanded even a little bit more. I think just because I've been spoiled by some other games that have just such a large selection of skin tones. For the eyes, same thing. We have these selection of colors that we can pick from. So it's pretty standard stuff you would expect. For those of you that don't know what this game is about, by the way, it's like a cozy MMO game. And just like with most MMOs, you also get to pick your voice.
Oh, hey, hey, hey.
Hey, oh, oh no, ha.
Oh my god, the B4 voice.
Oh no, yeah, hey.
Hey, yeah.
Okay, that's good to know. If you like a particular voice, if you keep clicking on it, you can actually hear different phrases from there too. So here, let's go look at the hair options. Now, one thing that they showed off, and they showed this off on their live stream, which is really cool, you can actually go and select to basically color different parts of the hair and eyebrows. And you can even change like what part of your hair gets dyed. So obviously this is not a very pleasant like color combo to look at, but I just wanted to pick different colors so you could see which areas are being affected. And that applies to all different hairstyles. So like here we have more of an ombre kind of gradient, where with this one, it's like we have different strands that are colored. So I won't be able to like showcase every single particular variation of the hair dyes. Cool. Wait, I like how this one, it's actually like you can change the like hairband colors, I think is what's happening there. Yeah. Oh, that's neat. So yeah, if there's like an accessory, there's going to be an option where you just change the actual hair accessory. Oh my goodness. Thank God. Because yeah, there's some games that I play, like for instance, like The Sims 4, where like that stuff is just kind of like tied into one. And that definitely can be a little bit frustrating for sure. But here, let's go. I guess we could do it with this hairstyle. That's fine. We have jet black, black, blue, green, white, platinum, blonde, ash, chestnut, mahogany, chocolate, salmon, honey, ginger, rust, copper, red, cherry, pink, purple, aqua, sage, ice, lilac, blush, and bubblegum. Actually, with this hairstyle and color, reminds me so much of Vanille from Final Fantasy 13 a little bit. But yeah, pretty good selection of hair colors. So let's go ahead and check out these hairstyles in a little bit more action. So here we have kind of more short hairstyles here. And you know what? Actually, it won't be that big of a deal to show off the different hair patterns. I was being dramatic. So yeah, we'll go and do like a quick little turnaround. Because right now there's like a pretty decent selection, but it's not going to be to the point where it's going to like take me forever to get through, of course. Now, I believe all these hairstyles that we're looking at are going to be the same selection for the type A body. So I think all the hairstyles, like everything that you're seeing is basically shared. So there's nothing that's going to be locked to a particular body type, which is really nice. Ooh, and cool. I love that the patterns work with this too as well. And then a lot of different variety of hair textures too, which is really nice. Because I know that that can still be a problem sometimes in video games. But yeah, we've got a lot of really cool alternative hairstyles too. I like the way that this mohawk looks with the first dye pattern there. And I believe that we can also do the same thing that we're doing with the hair here with the clothes. So like the clothes has basically a way on where you can dye certain portions of it. So Because, you know, sometimes with certain games and MMOs, if you apply a dye, it'll apply it to like the whole like top, for instance. But yeah, in this one, you'll actually have different colors that you can pick from. Just that way you can like customize your character just a little bit more even. So I think the aesthetic of this game is really cute, though. I really do enjoy the art style of the characters. So, okay, yeah, just wanted to make sure, but yes, it is true. So I don't think we really need to check the hairstyles again necessarily in great detail, but I will go here with the type B body just really quickly. That way you can kind of see what it looks like more on this body in case you were curious. So there you go. So again, really, really solid. And again, this is still in beta. The game is actually going to come out properly holiday of this year. They didn't really give specific details on like what date necessarily. So after you finish selecting the hairstyle and hair color that you want, we can go to the face mask section. Right now we have spectacles. So, okay, it looks like I was remembering somewhat correctly because again, I mainly saw this in the live stream and I played like a little bit of the stress test, the first one. But basically, you have predetermined colors that you can pick from. So that was my mistake. Yeah, it's not like you can pick one and then something else for the other. Basically, I think that's where I got confused because I saw these like two-tone colors here. But that's just to show you a preview of what colors are going to be applied to the particular top and bottom that you're picking here. So just like with the hairstyles, everything that you're seeing here will be the same for the type B body. So after we check out all of these in more greater detail with the 360 and the color options, I'll show it off with type B just a little bit faster. So yeah, I really, again, love the aesthetic of the game. And I know that there is going to be a shop for more clothing in the game. I'm actually not entirely sure if there's other stuff in the game that you can unlock, like other outfits. But I will find out soon enough once I get into the game. But yeah, right now a pretty good healthy selection of different items for your character. And this game is going to be free to play, by the way. So if any of you are interested in playing it, it's free. And so far, the only platforms that have been confirmed is PC and Switch. So there's no word on anything else just yet at the moment, but hopefully as time goes on, maybe it'll also expand to some other platforms that are out there. But I am going to be playing this on Twitch, like I mentioned earlier. So if you're looking for anyone to play with, my chat and I will be playing this together and be checking out Palia in greater detail. I'm very excited because again, this game, even though it's an MMO, it has more of a focus on like what would be more secondary in other MMOs. And what I mean by that is like, obviously a lot of games out there have crafting systems and more kind of life sim, farm sim aspects. But again, they're usually kind of secondary classes. But in Palia, it's the opposite. Basically, you're going to be doing a lot of farming. You're going to be fishing. You actually socialize and you can give gifts to people in the world. You can even romance characters in the game too. There is built-in romance. So there are certain bachelor and bachelorettes that you can pursue, and you can give them like a special type of chocolate to basically enter a romantic relationship with them. So that's pretty cool because I've never seen, or personally I've never played any other MMO that's done something like that. So I think that's pretty fun. Now, we do also have bottoms here that we can pick from as well. Yeah, I feel like with the selection that we have from what I can see over here on the right side, just with a quick glance, there's going to be a lot of opportunities to mix and match and really put an outfit together that you'll really enjoy. So the textures and everything look really good. The only thing that I think I'm kind of not liking just from this is I wish that I could pick the shoe color at least, because that seems to all be linked. So I don't know if there's going to be any plans for that to change in the future where maybe you can like customize this a little bit more like the hairstyles, but that would be really cool. At the very least though, since the colors are pretty homogeneous. Like, I've noticed that they kind of do follow a very particular color scheme. So being able to mix and match the different tops and bottoms for sure is going to be pretty straightforward. So if you do want something really monochromatic, I think you're going to be able to achieve that pretty easily, because it seems like they are following a very particular color palette here, which makes sense. So yeah, I think that like the art direction for this game is really good. And from what I've seen, the world looks like it's going to be really beautiful. And don't worry, I'll have another video pretty soon of like the first 30 minutes of the game coming out right after this too. So if you want to see more Palia content here on YouTube, please be sure to subscribe. That way you can see more of it. Also, in the description, there will be a link to my Discord as well. That way, if you want to join the Discord community and want to play with other people in Palia, that is where you can find us there. So we also do have some skirt options. I was wondering about that because, yeah, we saw like a lot of shorts and like pants and jeans, but there's 2 skirt options there. And then in the top section, you know, there were some more like kind of frilly, almost like dress / apron looking options there. So yeah, let me go back to the top section real quick. We'll go with the type B body, and I'll just click through all of them here. That way you can see what it looks like on this particular body shape and frame. So yeah, again, really, really nice. Super glad that this is all cross-compatible and that it's exactly like the counterpart of the other body. Because sometimes in certain games, even though if something's available for whatever body type you're playing, they'll like adjust the actual silhouette of the outfit. So I'm glad that that is not the case with this particular game. So, you know, if something looks like a crop top on the more feminine body, it's going to look like a crop top on the more masculine body. And same thing with like the skirt and everything. So yeah, that's really, really nice. And then the last thing would be, oh, you could do makeup as well. Okay, so here, I'm going to go back to character, and then maybe I can like get up here closer. I can. So, okay, we'll show on both types. So let me go back to type A for just a moment. So it seems like right now for makeup, as of right now, there is no way to change the color of it either. So yeah, I hope that this is another thing that gets expanded. Here, I'll go back to type B. That way you can see that over here. Now, we will go back over here, and I'm going to go make my own character now. So I played around with the hairstyles for a bit, and I think this is going to be the closest to my VTuber. I'll get my VTuber up on screen right now. But yeah, this is like the most red it can get, basically. So the red is a little bit desaturated. Now it's time to go for a top over here. So I think, honestly, I'm probably going to go with the tank top, I think. I'm kind of liking the tank tops a bit. Oh, these are kind of nice too. Actually, it does show a little bit of belly if I wanted to. But yeah, I think like the first couple options at the top left, I was kind of gearing towards the most. Like, I really like these for some reason. I just think they're pretty cool. I kind of like this one. It's like a little bit more simplistic. This one has like kind of more detailing to it, which is fine. But yeah, I kind of like this style just a little bit more. So I'm going to go with that. And then we're going to go over here to the bottoms. Now, everything I'm playing here, it's going to be wiped anyway because I'm playing the early access. But if you get into the beta and if you play the beta, don't worry. Your character, like everything is going to be saved and you will be able to carry on with all of your progress once the game is fully released. So you won't actually lose anything with your character. But this one is kind of a more temporary one, so I'm not stressing it too much. But yeah, there we go. This is going to be my character, and I don't think I'm going to personally go with any makeup. Yeah, I think I'm going to go without. There you go, basically. Oh, wow. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, so I could like very quickly just go to type A to see what my character looks like in both styles there. Here, let me go back this way. So yeah, this is my Palia character. Now, don't worry, in the next video, I'm going to be basically checking out some of the first impressions of the gameplay, so I will see you then.